Okay, everyone, here's part two of my introduction to Lightroom. So now we've, done a little basic work in the library and developed module. The next one, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of this, you can explore this more later, is mapping. So mapping allows you to apply GPS coordinates to an image that you've taken. Your camera is recording all those coordinates as you're shooting pictures all the time. So you can literally apply it to a picture and enter the information for the picture up here. The sublocation would be Mexico. City would be Alamogordo. Oops, sublocation. State province. Wait a minute, sublocation. I don't know. Oh, and if you got GPS coordinates, enter it here, and then it'll map it out on the map. It'll put the picture where it was taken. So if you're traveling your world, you can actually, sit down and open this application up, and it will tag every location with every picture you've taken in that location. So you can create a travel blog. It's kind of a cool thing that I never use, but it's interesting it can do that. Okay, next over is the book module. And this is actually pretty cool. So you can do layout and design for books in this. And so these are some of the senior pictures I shot in here earlier, and it's already selected these, but you can select what you want to over here on the left window to put in this book location. And so books, there's all kinds of different templates to do. Do, 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 Oh, okay, here, size. There we go. So this tells you the different sizes of books that you can order. Zoot. And it shows you how the pictures are going to look on a page. Of course, you can rotate all the pictures and that kind of thing, correct those. You can add in type. You can select the type of dust jacket that you want, an image wrap around the outside or just a dust jacket. And the paper type, whatever you want. And a logo page if you have like a logo for your business. So it's telling you now the cost of the book, right? 178.99. That's for a book with 210 pages. See over here? So that's a pretty big book. But if you're doing like a smaller book, let's say like you're shooting a wedding and you've got a book with 50 pages in it, maybe two pictures per page and a couple of pages with bigger images on it, the cost would be about 75 to $90. And for a bride to have a book, published of her wedding would be a cool thing, and something you could easily charge $350 for, if not more. So there's good profit in this kind of work. So the book module is pretty cool, and the book prints that they do are very, very high quality. You can also do a slideshow in this module, and you can set all the parameters. They have Lightroom templates, the different types of slideshows that you can put together. And you can do all kinds of things. You can put shadows behind the pictures to make them stand out from the page more. You can scoot the pictures around by using this tab here, I think, somehow. Oh, that's for the shadows. That's the shadows. That shows you the direction of the shadow that it's going to create behind your print to make it look more 3D. And what is this? I got annoying music here. Yuck. Yelling. and all kinds of things you can do in the book. You can put your an identity plate down there with your logo in it, and your signature, that kind of thing. Uh, and you can select background music for your slideshow here. You can make it automatic where it recycles the playback after it hits the end of the slideshow, and you can affect how long the slides are projected. And there's a lot of variation you can do here. It's very versatile. Next over is the print module. So in the print module, again, these are your locations where you're bringing in things from, modules and different templates and stuff like that. And this is where you specify it, right? So you can create borders around your photos, and you can tell them how wide you want the borders to be, I think. Yeah, that kind of thing. It's very versatile. It allows you to stack images on a page any way that you want to put them there, and how many pictures you want to add in. 5x7, 8x10. Add a new page on it, add an 8x10. So there's all kinds of things you can do. Again, you can put your identity plate on there. Put your picture where you want it, or your name on it, on the picture. And printing adjustments. There's all kinds of things. You just explore this to your heart's content. I mean, there's a lot of variability, and then of course you got to enter in your printer information here, and then you just hit print in this module. And if you've entered all your print information, it shoots it off to the printer. So that's pretty versatile. Next module over is web. So web is like if you're going to design an original website. Again, you've got all your pictures selected, and there's all kinds of different preset modules. You can vary them, to just a ridiculous amount of ways that you can set up a website. Then over here is where you put titling in it. You can affect the size and how many pages on your website, the size of the images, how many per page, borders on the photos, labels on the different photos and on the pages, large images, small images. There's just like a really immense amount of things you can do here. It's very versatile. Then when you can export it, so you save it as a file, or you can upload it directly to a website. If you already have a website, you just put the web address in there, and you can shoot it straight out to that website. So you can keep like a wedding business website updated with current images, or proof images for clients, that kind of thing. So this is a very versatile thing. And so Adobe has made a hell of a piece of software with this Lightroom, and I recommend it highly. If you're going to do a wedding business or a portrait business, you can't live without this software. This is the software you will use. So again, remember that Photoshop is really a piece of software designed for major surgery on pictures. And Lightroom is a piece of software that you can work on multiple numbers of pictures very quickly and very precisely, and saves you an immense amount of time. Uh, uh, Less time spent in Lightroom is more time out shooting great photographs, right? So this is a good piece of software. Of course, the way Adobe runs things now, you have to license it. So that means $10 or $20 a month forever to use the most current version. But here's something interesting. You can get on the web like eBay and other places, and you can buy unused versions of Lightroom that are older. And I personally have a version of Lightroom that's number 7. This is number 11, the latest version. Number 7 does everything I need, and it's a licensed piece of software, so I don't have to give them any money. I own the registration key to it, and so you can buy it on a disc, or sometimes you can get it downloaded, but most of the time you buy it on a disc and install it. And so it's your software. You don't have to pay anything for it. You can get it for about $40 to $70 or so on, say, on eBay, and then that way you don't have to shell out money every month forever. I use Lightroom 7, and it's a hell of a piece of software. So that's a good way to go. But if you're going to run a business, then I'd have the latest, greatest, and you can get the $20 a month subscription, and it's worth every nickel. So there you go. There's a little tour of Lightroom. Give it a shot. Download it. See you guys later. Bye.